Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel, and today's video is sponsored by Glacier Fresh water filter. I'll be honest, we haven't tested it yet. I'm gonna ask my son. Arnak, you're wearing the exact same color as the Glacier Fresh water filter carafe. Okay, he knows everything, and
Yes.
you know him already. He's the best presenter, he's the best installer. I mean, he does everything very well. So I kindly asked him to help me to introduce this carafe or water filter.
Water filter, yes.
Yes. Okay, let's see.
So it's great. It saves up to 2,000 water bottles. So basically, if you use this, you're saving 2,000 water bottles. Just pop this
That's
in.
already good. Okay, let's do everything like detailed so people know how to do it.
Getting ready to clean out the filter. So to start it up, you take this part out of the bottom, and you have to clean these both separately in cold water. So let me get that done.
Okay, with tap water, right?
Yes.
And how long do you clean it? Like a couple of minutes?
Couple minutes. This is just the first time setup. You need to clean it out like this.
Oh yeah. By the way, the pitcher is made from glass, which is great. And I'm gonna remove this and wash the carafe. The pitcher, okay. Now when everything is nice and clean,
We are ready.
okay, we're ready. Okay,
Yep.
you just plug everything in
Plug it back in, and it is good to go.
and we just pour the tap water from here.
Right through here.
Good. Let's try it. No, you to put tap water, that's filtered water. You don't put filtered water into a filter. Just put it in the sink,
Oh yeah.
so you don't have to hold it.
And there we go.
Okay.
Now we just wait for this to fill
Yeah,
up.
if you put the right way, it just opens by itself.
It's a great filter. It can remove up to 40 different contaminants and microplastics.
Imagine how much poisonous stuff there is in this water. And hopefully the water is delicious.
Oh, it will be.
Okay, let's see. I'm a good water expert, okay? We just poured the water like 2 seconds ago and it started filtering. Apparently it filters 5 to 10 times faster than any similar products. Let's see. The moment of truth.
I got it.
Okay, let's see. It pours perfectly. And how often you change the filter?
You change the filter out every 40 gallons or 2 months, whatever comes first.
2 months, yeah. That's not bad. Cheers! I'm gonna smell it first. Because every time I open the tap water, I can smell the chlorine, that strange smell. How is it?
It's very, like, pure.
Pure. Good.
It's water. You get the
It
full
is,
water
it
taste.
is good water.
Yeah.
No additional taste, no fluoride taste, no chlorine taste, no
plastic.
aftertaste. It is good water.
I'm like, yeah.
I want to see if it fits in my fridge. Because we like our water cold.
Who doesn't?
Who doesn't?
Just love.
Yes, it does. Perfecto. I'm gonna link it in the description. Check it out, and if you do need a filter, that water filter that does its job very quickly and efficiently, this is the one. Okay, thank you, Arnak.
Thank you, Mother.
It's a perfect thing to have a oldest child who can present anything you want, right? Okay, and now I'm gonna go grab my ingredients and make something super delicious. Thanks. We're making delicious meatballs in heavy, spicy, peppery tomato sauce. It's called kharberti kololak. It's a traditional dish from Armenian cuisine, originally made in a region called Kharbert. It's simple to make, easy, not too many ingredients needed. This is not many ingredients, honestly. When I make meatball, I grab whatever is in my spice jars. Okay, so we need ground meat. Originally this is made with beef, but I like using turkey or chicken. This is turkey. I have 2 pounds of turkey, ground turkey, 2 eggs. We'll be using bulgur, which is basically cooked, cracked wheat. It's already kind of done for us. It cooks very quickly. Bulgur usually comes in a few different grinds. This is number 3 as far as I know, or 2. This is 3. Usually the number 1 is the finest. Oh, no, there is even finer. It's called fine, I believe. And then number 1, 2, 3. This is number 3. And I find that using a slightly larger grind makes the meatballs even more fluffier and softer. So get whichever kind you find. Even number 1 works perfect. So I have a cup of this and 4 spices that go into meatballs. I like using red chili flakes or jalapeno pepper, a full teaspoonful of cumin, coriander and black pepper. I also like using, this is not a must herb, but it goes so well with this dish. It's savory, dried savory and dried parsley. Dried basil, purple basil, goes into sauce. And also I like using bay leaves, but it's not in the original version. What else? We will need a good amount of red pepper paste, like 2.5, 3 tablespoons I should say, and 1.5 tablespoon tomato paste. If you don't have tomato paste, just use a good cup of tomato sauce. Of course, salt, large onion that I blended because my kids don't like seeing pieces or chunks of onion, garlic, olive oil, and of course we will need some water to make that spicy peppery tomato sauce. We're gonna start by washing the bulgur. Only a few minutes because it's basically washed, fried, cracked. Alright, this is ready. I'll let this strain for a few seconds and prep my other ingredients. I'm gonna use 2 cloves of garlic. Use to your preference, however you prefer, which is the same thing as to your preference. Alright, easy. If you like to chop it small, you can do it. Salt to taste, just as usual. And I'm gonna mix this until it's all incorporated. That's it. I'm gonna mix it and let it set a few minutes just for the spices and seasonings to get to know each other well enough. I'm gonna let this set and start on the sauce, which is again pretty basic. I'm gonna preheat it a little bit. Olive oil, 2 to 3 tablespoons. So I'm gonna add tomato paste and pepper paste all at once and then mix it with some water, make it into a nice sauce. Now I'm gonna add about 2 to 3 cups of water. Just slowly add and mix. I switched to my whisk because I saw a few lumps of tomato paste and pepper paste, so it's much easier to dissolve them with whisk. Alright, so I'm gonna go ahead and add my basil, salt and bay leaves and let it cook about 5 to 7 minutes until I make my meatballs. Salt to taste, and I think if I add a couple of garlic cloves it will be even better tasting tomato sauce, because at the end you dip some bread in that sauce and eat it just like that. So delicious. And I like making small cuts on the garlic so they release their fragrant aroma to the sauce. I'm gonna go ahead, reduce the heat. No, taste the salt. Delicious. And cover it and allow to cook. Meanwhile, I'm gonna go ahead and make those meatballs. Cook the meatballs in the tomato sauce, and that's it. Dinner is ready. I'm adding a little bit of olive oil to my glove. So the meatballs come out nice and smooth. You can definitely use your sorbet scoop to get even meatballs, but I think this one is way too small. Let's see. And yeah, this is way too small. I'm gonna eyeball it. And these are not your average regular sized or regular shaped meatballs. These are slightly on a flatter side. You roll it and then you flatten it, just like this. Okay, let me do slightly bigger. All right, I think the sauce simmered enough. We can start cooking this. They cook about 15 to 20 minutes, depending how big they are. That's why you don't make them very large and you flatten them slightly so they cook properly inside part. All right, let's transfer this to the other side. This will be the easiest way. And do not overcrowd the sauce. You want them to have some space to cook properly. Just slightly wiggle around to make sure all the meatballs are properly covered with the sauce. Cover with the lid, not fully. And just give it about 10 minutes and then turn them upside down. That's it. Oh, I'm gonna make some rice. Rice, and usually this is served with lemon juice. Imagine, so delicious. I'm gonna turn them upside down. Smells so delicious already. Just like this. Now let them cook another 10 minutes and that's it, ready. The rice is almost ready. I simply cook it until it's almost fully cooked. It's basmati. About 2 cups. I of course clean it, wash it very thoroughly, soak it for 10 to 15 minutes, and then add clean filtered water. Cook until almost all the water is evaporated, just like this. You still need a little water to be left in the pot. And then I added some olive oil and salt to taste. And then I'm adding small slices of butter. And as much butter as you prefer, but if you add a lot of butter, it will taste so delicious. So I'm adding a lot of butter because we love everything delicious. Everything is cooked ready. Let's taste it. I'll grab some rice, a little bit more, and I'll make a space for the meatball. And some of that beautiful thick sauce. I want to try the rice with sauce first. So incredibly flavorful. And I got my slice of lemon. Okay, let me slice it first and then squeeze the lemon. All right. Oops. This is way too big of a slice. And some of that rice. So delicious, smooth and so flavorful, slightly on spicy side, which is amazing. If you don't like spicy, you're probably a baby. So try it. I'm gonna link the recipe in the description. Check it out. I am confident you will love this recipe. Thank you guys so much for watching. Like, subscribe, do all those things. I would greatly appreciate it. See you soon.